Good morning, happy Friday, you guys. How are you? I'm doing great. I was just so many things on my mind. Let's get our arms done first, and then we can move along. Here we go, found us. All right. I'll see you when you get here. I'm just gonna get started. Our first one, you guys, is a seated incline dumbbell curl. If you don't have an incline bench, you could place a bolster behind your back and just lean back. The idea would be to concentrate the curl right on the bicep, right? So by leaning back, I meant to get overhead tricep extension, a heavier weight. So you're going to find with the recline that there's not a lot of help. So maybe a lighter weight. This should actually be a little higher, and I'm going to do that. I'll just waste a little time until you all get set up too. Here we go. Okay, that should do it. A higher incline will support your back in a reclined position, hanging those arms, and what do we got here? 10, 2. And 10. Good. Nice warm-up set. Got my other guys ready just in case. Feeling good and strong today. Seated overhead tricep extension. 10. Good. Nice. Good warm up. So choose your weight now for the next 2 sets. Tricep mountain climber is going to burn those babies out. Okay. Yeah, with the tricep mountain climbers, 1, 2, 3 sets of them. We're really hammering the back of the arm. That seems to be I honestly feel I'm tightening up a little bit. Like that. You got to look for the little gains, you guys. Small changes to your diet and exercise are going to bring small results. But over time, they're huge, and you have to accept that. You just have to. I'll tell you, I've been having a rough time of it psychologically, eating a little bit more. I'm not eating in a deficit. I'm eating to build. That changes the dynamics in your body. You're building muscle. You're going to carry a little fluff. You're going to carry a little bit of extra fat as you build the muscle. And that's just a fact of life. You have to. And then when you feel good and strong, you can go into a cut cycle and strip some of that fat down and see what you've got underneath. And then that cycle repeats and repeats and repeats forever. Constant adjusting. with that said, you know, I've been doing the maintenance calories to slightly higher for the last cycle or two. I don't really know when I started eating to build. Probably 12 weeks ago now, just to focus on tightening up the skin by putting muscle under it. And I'm due to go into a cut cycle. And that's very easy to do with you guys because all of this stuff stays the same. And then when you're prepared, when your nutrition is on point and you're feeling rested, emotionally stable, do we ever feel emotionally stable? Then you add the cardio, you go into a cycle of cut. But you have to be mentally prepared for that because you have to start working out with less calories than you know is optimal for. So you train tired, and you train with a slight risk of injury because you're not getting all of the food that your body requires, and it's going to fight you to hold on to the fat. So you have to be persevere. So you have to be in a good mental state for that as well. That might be next, you guys. We start a new session on Monday, and I'll make announcements this weekend. And 10, good. Yeah, I've been adding those reach cardio program and quick fits as our arsenal for extra cardio during a cut phase. Beautiful. All right, so, yep, tricep dips. That means your arms are close, tucked tight to the side of your body, and you're in a crouched position there. 30 repetitions shouldn't be too hard, but who knows? Let's see. Place your hands, lower your body, and punch. Whew, that's good. So it's awkward because you lower your body towards the floor to add focus on your tricep, your knees don't have a lot of room to tuck under. So just do your best. Bent over or bench supported hang curls, or they're called spiders. If you don't have an incline bench, you might just forward lean and bicep curl that way, all right, or bicep curl that way, or with bench supported spiders, you can be right here, okay? So that is 10, let's go 10 and 10, or you could go 10 together, okay? I'm going to alternate my arms for this. Good. All right. Bicep, hang, and curl. And good. And then your tricep dips on the same bench or a stair or a box. Yeah, I'm going to go right here. I think this is good. So I've got my little box here. I'm not going to take it down too low and just go. And 10. Okay, so dips. Got that dip station too. I'm not really good at it. Maybe I'll bring it over and just show you how I would do a dip on the dip station. Here we go. First of all, let's go for spiders. So remember, if you want to be here, you're welcome to. And 10. Good. All right. And then if you do have a dip station on your multi-station, you're welcome to do tricep dips. Now these are body weight. On the floor, I can really change, I can modify it by extending my legs in and out. So this too can be supported. All right. I would just go here and dip. Good. So with that, while I'm here, you can make that into a chest workout by just bending yourself forward and a little more press, as in a push-up, almost. Alrighty, finish up with your spiders. Let's go here one more time. Chest supported, spider. 1, 2, 3, 6, and 10. Now, because that bench, my bench is a little bit low, I'm just going to show you a third option at the stair. All right. Going deeper, being more difficult, more intense work. Okay. Legs extended would be more work, more intense. And 10. Good stuff. All right, we got 25 mountain climbers. Let's go even here. I could mountain climb a little more elevated and have room for my knees to kick. Let's see. There we go. $25. Woo! Got that. Wow, this one's going fast. This is awesome. But we got all those abs to do at the end. My apologies. Wide, narrow is 1. Okay, so 10 of those. And then tricep kickbacks, maybe slightly heavier weight, or lighter weight, I'm sorry. We're pretty fatigued now after the tricep mountain climbers. So, let's go here. I'm all confused this morning. Wide, narrow, 1, 2, 10. Nice job. Yes, it's going to be quick, but effective. Bent over, standing tall, right? You don't want to hunch in there and do that, right? Tall posture, cartoon character, break at the hip, feeling the hamstring, tighten up back there, and kick back. And good. 2 more sets, and then the tricep mountain climber. Beautiful, beautiful. Wide, narrow, it's a combo, so one of each is one. 1, 2, oh, 5, yeah, 6, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, drop, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Kickbacks. Ooh, those burned. Burn, baby. Whoa. See if I can pick up my coffee cup. Got one more set here. And 10. Got this. 6, even with the 8s, it gets to a point. They're a small muscle group, you know. They don't take much volume. You can hammer them with heavy weights, but you gotta watch your joints too, eh? Beautiful. And the kickbacks. Well, that's that. And that's that. Ready? Tricep, mountain climber. Got it. And 20. Oh my God. I really didn't expect that. That was tough. That was tough. So, this next set, when you do your 100, you can go 15, 50, 25, 25, 25, take breaks. 100 mountain climbers, slightly challenging. What's going to be tough is the end, as you fatigue those muscles. The reverse crunch and the crunch are going to, you know, kick in tough. Right? So use good form. Crunch. You can use a weight for your crunch. I like to go just a nice upper body lift to the ceiling to really focus in on those core muscles, and then the reverse. All right, here we go. Let's get started. Everyone on their own timing, okay? Again, modify, rest when you need. All right, and it's your count. 50. And 50. Roll that neck, tension builds. And you know that tension travels. Good. So we've got the crunch for what? 80. I'm definitely gonna have to go break it up. Straight up to the ceiling. And there's 20. Take time to roll your neck, check your form, jump back in. Fix your hat. Hats are never good in the weight room. Oh. Two sets of 20, we're halfway there. Honestly, I think the most difficult thing here is the tension in your neck. It really gets unbearable. Work on that. And 20, almost there. Good. Last 20 here, you guys. Or you might be doing 15 sets of 15. You might be doing sets of 10. You might do 40 reps here. Make it your workout. Feel it in your muscle, okay? It's not about getting that number done. It's about getting the work done. Good? And 19 and 20. Thank God. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of work. But the reverse curls are going to be a little bit more challenging because the time it takes to move your legs up properly, right? You're not just swinging momentum, you're using your muscle to contract, okay? So if you need support here, and and 20. So we'll do 23 times, or that's what I choose to do. All right. And And 20. Ooh. One more set, 20. Okay. And 20. Just in time for our oblique crunch. We're almost there, you guys. I'm trying for 20 to 20. I mean, that keeps a good endurance workout there without too much rest. All right. Like, I'm just thinking if you were going 10, 10, 10, and a lot of rest, the idea is endurance. You know, we're really going high reps here for these. Okay, let's go. 1, 2. And 20, okay? If you're doing standing abs, that would just be, you know, a knee up to your elbow. Scrunching here. Oh, boy. And squeeze. And 20. A lot of leg action there too. Starting to feel that Wednesday workout. Okay, so when you feel it more in other places, bring your brain back to your intended muscle group, the focused muscle group, which is obliques, side crunch. Good. Last 40 reps, and we are out of here. And beautiful. 20. I'm just going to take a sec here to roll my neck out again. All right. Adding a little resistance there and stretching. So I'm pushing my hand down, not overly, right? And you're pushing with pressure back. So you're creating tension in those neck muscles and then stretching them out and over. That's resisting stretch. And creating the tension and lengthening the muscle. And one more time. I'm not sure if you start noticing tightening up of your neck and the inability to get a full range with your head turning from side to side, but that's a huge thing for me. I kind of measure the rotation of my head because as you get older, you lose the mobility and the flexibility. And to me, it's a sure sign of aging poorly when you can't keep the range of motion in the joints. You know, You know, it's difficult to turn your head from side to side. Or I see it with people walking when they have a really shortened hip flexor and they kind of have to rotate their hips to move, right? So for all these reasons, to benefit your workouts, it's important to stretch. And we're going to get back on that. We're going to do delts on Saturday tomorrow, and we're going to do stretch on, I think we're going to do stretch on Sunday. I'm going to have to announce that I have to give Taylor a ride somewhere, so I'll just see what time that has to happen. So at this point it's recovery mode. The slow exhale signals the nervous system to begin recovery. All right. I've been using that technique a little bit more in my life. It's not working yet, but I'm working on it in those times of frustration or anxiety or, you know, nervousness. Take a moment and calm. I think with long-term adherence to a strategy, that my brain will begin to, in a situation where you're working out, there's definite, I'm working out, I'm resting, but in real life stressful situations, it's much harder to delineate the times that are calm and upset because it kind of all mishmash in there. So it's just a good practice to get into, for me anyways. I'll talk to you this tomorrow for delts, and I'm going to work on our next cycle training. I'm formulating a plan in my head, and I'm going to share it with you, okay? So have a fantastic Friday, you guys, and yeah, have a great breakfast, stretch, do your physiotherapy, rehabilitation. It all matters. Thanks, you guys. See you later.